Can anybody hear me? I now am gonna have to adjust to not being able to hear myself, which I normally don't even like doing, because I'm gonna have audio coming out of the gamepad, which is way, way better for me. So I can hear stuff as it happens, but it means I won't hear myself echoing. So you're gonna have to be real with me if the audio sounds shitty or anything, because I don't want to record it all and find out it was like crappy. Oh, good. Hi. Oh, I didn't know you played New Leaf. That's that's her cat with pants on its head. No, I didn't invite that guy. I have no clue who he is. That was like the most surreal sentence to read. Oh, thank you. Actually, yes, I meant to do this. I meant to tweet before I sat down. Choose Animal Crossing game. I hope you're right about that. I'm excited to watch this afterwards. Oh, I got a cut right out of here and go do Japanese work after, unfortunately. I worked like all weekend with like chores and homework and stuff to like free up all of today to be free. And I left the best for last, but I still have like homework to do. But it's all Japanese, which is like, it's intimidating in its own way, but it's usually not that scary because I like it, if that makes sense. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I really am gonna need that screen cap. It was like the most beautiful fall moment with Monarch and me showing up. But I didn't say, hey everybody, and I'm like, ooh, they announced autumn. Today is the Flea market. Alright. Oh, I paid money. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really good at saving money in this game. Because I have found in my old Animal Crossings that like there's not really a reason to have more than like 5,000 bills on my person. So if I get to a few mon is a measure of 10,000 in Japanese. So if I'm at like Nichu mon and usually deposit my yen, you know, like 20,000, I'll usually like break myself down. Animal Crossing Horror doesn't buy something. No, she would if they were all like $15. That's my problem with Zelda, is as soon as I found out, I remember, it was as soon as I found out about the Minish Cap, I was like, there's so many fucking games in this series, like, I can't get into this. Because I heard Minish Cap, and I'm like, I've never heard that name in my entire life, so there must be millions of Zelda games. And like, I'm gonna get frustrated, like, not being able to understand them all. Like, I'm gonna like, always like have games that I don't know, and it's gonna torture me. But lo and behold, I actually am consuming all of them with my understanding. It's going fine. There's a theme. Once you can break it down to like 3D, 2D, or just uselessly old, it starts to make sense. Someone's in my house. Oh my god, it's a flea market. It's not time to hang out. I haven't even talked to you outside of my house. And now it's time to hang out. Although I do, like, I forget how as a kid I got in almost to hang out in my house. Because, like, I wouldn't mind that. I think it's New Leaf, maybe? They're like, oh, what, hang out later? I haven't had anybody from my house this summer. I know he is an intruder. He's one of the nicer ones of, like, the useless men in my town. There's so many useless jock and like lazy men. Or just all the same person to me. I'm not selling my bed. But then again, like, do I have another bed that matches this bed? No, I like the cabin stuff. I'm not selling any of this, honestly. This is my house. I can't put furniture down, can I? Oh, it's so embarrassing somebody's even over. Like, my house. You can't buy my wardrobe. I literally need to take things out of that right now. No, I like that wardrobe. I'm sorry. I usually a people pleaser. But yeah, I just got the cabin armchair and I was gonna put it out, but I don't think I can with somebody here. Oh my god. You're just a ray of sunshine. Yeah, but that's rude. On the other hand, I think all of my roommates are gone right now. Like, I know you can kind of hear each other talking. I don't know if my voice would go through walls that bad, but two of the girls are just gone for the weekend, it sounds like. And one of them sounds like she left like right when I started, so I'm like enjoying my airwaves being open. I need that for light. Oh, I guess I could sell it. You know, I'm gonna sell it just to be nice and to force myself to get a better one. But I don't know what a good price is. That's probably too much. I know there's a formula for this, but okay. Thanks. No, that girl is lucky. I can hide it if you want. You're able to buy up all my fucking plants. Oh, I think I'm selling that plant. Then again, you know what? There's something Jesus said about if a stranger asks for your shirt, let him also have your socks. There's some quote like that. And I don't usually listen to Jesus. You're about to buy me out. But the lesson is that non-attachment, which I think is Buddhist, and I'd rather it was a Buddhist quote. I guess I can let go of the frog. I think I heard him say "Edis," like this is good. I realize it's confusing hearing any amount of Japanese in this game. I was using it to get rare stuff. What the fuck am I doing? I mean, I would rather have like a lucky cat or something. Can't do this sound like a rich person quote, doesn't it? You really want the dresser? I can't. I have to cut you off. This will never be easy to do. Yeah. Oh my god. A hurricane just tore through here. A hurricane just tore through my house. That is just the last thing I expected to happen. We've only been playing for like 5 minutes. April is always waiting for me outside the building. She doesn't belong to the game. That's true, right? It's not sinister, but all this fair and shopping and war. Honey, Maple is my best friend. Maple is my favorite person in this town. A completely different side of Maple is coming out today. She wants to buy my bed. So I guess I gotta like be smart and just like only use my house when I absolutely need it today, or I'm gonna get fucking talked. So I'm gonna get like nice person out of every piece of furniture I've collected. Well, to be fair, like I'm up for rebuilding, you know. It's kind of like Purge, you know. Like, oh, you get knocked down to just what sparks joy, and you build up from there. You're happier after. So I hope it was a really good furniture. I can buy other people's furniture, can't I? I don't know which furniture I want to buy. I don't think Biscuit's gonna have anything I like, but may as well see. I guess it would be nice if I bought furniture from neighbors. People like sizing up their furniture. You have a very good house. I'd like to buy your table. Oh, yeah. It is. I want to buy this. I'm going to buy your bed. Yeah. Oh, I don't mind this at all. I kind of could use a speaker system. What goes around comes around. I want more cabin furniture, is what it is. Ranching cabin had been catching my attention. This guy's milking a homeless person afterwards. Okay. At least you have boundaries, unlike me. I guess I'm good now. I was thinking about it. Don't buy the frog back. It'd be funny if it was already on display in his house. I'm gonna buy Able Sisters. This is hilarious. I've done a flea market once this entire game. This is also like way more action than I've ever had. I guess it's a day of fortune. As the king's tunic, isn't it? So it costs like $8 million. No, it's not. It's not that at all. Man, it's getting cute. I always wanted a pair of like thick glasses. Never had one. I don't know, like that good. G-square. If that's expensive. For a bit, I was thinking yesterday, and I was like, it's kind of unfortunate, like Sable eventually gets locked onto just... Thank you. Like, it's unfortunate she gets to the point of just like cycling the same stuff. Oh yeah, I'm not even right about that. She actually has a whole set of things. I usually only talk to her once, but she actually has like a few things to say. Anyhow, I was saying like, it feels like after a while she's just repeating the same stuff. Like, oh, it's Monday, you know, Monday stuff. But that's actually a whole lot more than any other NPC would say to you. Like, no matter how much you befriend Tom Nook, he's always going to be saying the same shit. Like, do you want to buy stuff? So at the end of the day, Sable and Brewster, and the people you can like actually form a relationship with, are actually the most fun to talk to. Even though I was thinking in my head, I'm like, I wonder all this effort to like become our friends, you know, like we just say the same thing every day. But that's more exciting than any other NPC besides like the actual villagers. Yeah! Hey Robbie, I'm really glad you're here. This is the Wii one, but what I'm doing is I'm playing it on the Wii U, so it's HDMI. And the HDMI just makes it look so timelessly good. Like, it just looks so flawless to me. That's what I was about to say. I was thinking to myself, well, it's about all of China. She's like traditional China themed, like all Chinese looking furniture. I was thinking to myself, I'm like, Wind Waker is like timeless. Like I was thinking about timelessness after playing Yoshi's Island and how fucking well it transitions to like forever. And just like how like the remake in the 2000s, like I was talking about, looks exactly the same and plays exactly the same. And Wind Waker, all they had to do is make it HD, and I'm thinking like, that's what a good game would look like now. Like I just saw somebody say like, Wind Waker's art style is timeless. And I'm like, that's what timelessness is. Anyhow. I guess this is kind of a nice vase. Oh, I'd much rather have this than mine, but I don't know if she's gonna let me have this. I really like this nickname. It's new, and I hope that it catches on. She might want to keep that. It's okay. That's okay. These people have boundaries in it. Oh, so she's good at politely turning me down. I'm not really. Do I want a bench in my house? I kind of want this vase. Yeah, I don't know. This all seems core to her. Like, what's she gonna sell the fish? I'm not buying your barbel seed. No, I'm fine. And I'm proud actually. I paid for this. She was asking for furniture. I think she was asking for brown furniture, like brown square furniture, and I'm like, I have this TV. It looks so natural. That's just me. I think this looks so natural in here. No, I don't really want the screen. But yeah, the TV. I don't think I used to like that. I used to always get my movie villagers a sun hat, sandals, and then usually screens. I go for like vaguely Eastern, like if you ever see like a yoga studio where they sort of take a bunch of random chill Eastern designs and make it their style. That's what my style used to be, like faux zen. So I used to go for that, but now I don't know. I like the ranch line, I like the cabin line. The alpine line has always been my absolute favorite. It's so good. I don't have any alpine furniture though. Not yet. But I almost got the ranch. No, I did buy his bed. I think I bought his bed, right? I bought the ranch bed. Which was funny because that guy wanted my bed. Ranch bed, cabin, armchair. Yeah, I wanted to try this stuff out. I want to say, even though this wall's a bit pinker than I was planning on, you know, being. Oh, she really wants to raid my house. That's fine. I think going with the pink will be better than the bed I currently have. our New Horizons house. I guess I like the cabin bed, but the ranch bed looked a bit better. But anyway, what am I even thinking? I have another bed in here. This is like the first time I've literally ever paid attention to like interior design in this game. A green bed. I was green before, really not green anymore. None of this has a light. I really need a light now. I also need to put some fire. Yeah, this will look good for now. Not gonna get rid of this though. I could love with the armchair out, right? Although that'll be like cabin thing now. Might be too red. What is this now? So we got ranch, and then this like strawberry graham cracker wallpaper. Why is that such a bad angle? There we go. Yeah, I'm looking more impoverished now. Hello, Natalie. Good to meet you. I think you need an invite to get in here. Somebody definitely showed up out of the blue earlier and was like, "Hi." Didn't recognize their name. I didn't say anything, and I think that's going to continue to be my stance on strangers because anybody can come in through Twitch, right? I'm really just trying to. Shut up. Oh, I like Robin. She's gonna take something from me. Okay, while Robin's here, I'll give my proper spiel. I like you. Okay, so Robin's like art snob. I think snobby's the archetype. I actually really, really like her. She's like quirky. I mean, like she'll always have some like thing to say. Everybody wants that. Okay, that's fine. I want to see what you do with it. Yeah, she's always like, oh, I know about like the finest exotic dirt scrubs. Ha ha ha. And like bring it up in conversation. But she's so like down to earth. And the biggest problem I have with villagers right now is the snooty. I think snooty is like the really vain, like I want to wear makeup and be mean to you one. Which like usually I like. Usually if a girl's written like well that way, she ends up being one of my favorites. But Peggy has just broken my heart like 12 times. It's just she gets so upset over things I can't even fathom. Like I'm just not expecting to get yelled at when I talk to her. And then like she always finds a way to insult me. That's kind of her thing. She'll either be like, oh, you must sleep on the ground or the dirt. And like I don't talk to her anymore. Like I'm actually really upset that one of the girl archetypes is just that obnoxious. No, I just bought it. I'm sorry. I have to sleep tonight. Oh. Okay. Gosh, I was about to say, we've gotten along so well for so long, but I guess like home decor is probably where I'll find out like Robin's not that nice of a person. Yeah. Wallpaper. No, there's no reason to be mean. I am truly letting things just... I have nothing. I need to leave. I'm cutting you off, Robin. Yeah. Oh gosh, my house has become so destitute. Maple hasn't even rated it yet, even though she keeps threatening to. It has been a lively 15 minutes. So yeah, the big question today is I was gonna plant a bunch of stuff, but do I want to log in every day to water it? When I'm considering also logging in a lot for Banbury, and then eventually I'll live. Oh my god. Oh yeah, this looks cool. Salmon are like really prominent right now, apparently. I know. Yeah, Maple definitely just wants to chill. She's so cute. But Pekoe, the very Chinese inspired other bear, is also like the nice friend archetype, whatever that is. You're very fast. So they're kind of too similar now. She's kind of like living in Maple's living in Maple's shadow now. And like, usually like, I don't know. I usually talk to Maple more than Pekoe right now, but what good neighbors. And I actually don't mind the grumpy villagers too much. They're like the only dude villager archetype I like haven't been minding. They're usually nice. What I do miss retroactively is like the nerd, like the suave nerd archetype dude who's like, haha, I watch culture TV shows and I'll flirt with you. Just like the shittiest kind of person IRL, but they're usually like one of the more funny archetypes in League of Fant. They don't exist yet in this. And they also added the Fuchi type, which is like the tough girl who will like give you medicine if you have a bee sting. Who I expected not to like when I was young and more internally misogynistic, but definitely was one of my favorite archetypes when I played League. Yeah, she's nice. I think she's very nice. Definitely like one of the first ones here that I like. I like all the butterflies. It's a really pretty day. I feel like a million crickets when you played Friday night. The bugs come out when it's time to stream. Yeah, I like the grumpy villagers. They're not like my favorite, but I will take them over what I have. I have like 2 jocks and 2 of like the I sit around eating potato chips all day archetypes, so I'm just like, I'm getting tired of so many different villager archetypes, honestly. But like, I don't mind my neighbor Biscuit. He's like, oh, like I got hot dog sauce on you again, ha ha ha. And I'm like, that's cool. But the problem is there's like another one of him, and then there's the jock who's like, I'm doing squats in my basement, Sparkles. And then there's 2 of them. So like, I just don't talk to any of the villagers besides like Maple now and Robin. I guess you're noticing that I'm really the judgiest villager. I'm actually the least pleasant. That's a big fish. It's a big sea bass. You'll never catch me talking to Stinky, I don't think. Oh, but the big wild card who moved in Friday night is like the Genki type, who might be the best type, but seems a little bit abrasive. But I haven't talked to her that much, so we'll see what kind of villager she is. Like, this is our first time, I think, with like the Genki villager in this whole city folk, so we'll see how they were in 2007. Yeah, let's see that. Yeah, there's something wrong with a lot of the quality of life improvements in Animal Crossing. Like, it seems like too much power. Like, it was one thing when you could be like, oh, I don't like this villager, and then they move out quickly. Or like, you know, they get the boot to move out at least. But, actually just eliminating them sounds too powerful to me. I was just thinking, this is like, there's been an awful lot of places where people could move in someday, down here especially, but it's really a wasteland right now. This might be where I plant stuff today. Because I think I disliked Animal Crossing so much, like last week as like a weeknight game. So I think I'll probably end up sticking around to water the flowers, and I'll just like not push myself to play Bannerleaf too much. This could be a good fish. Big fish in the river, usually not anything boring. Oh, I was wondering if anybody could look up what's like rare in September, like this time in like now, for like fish and bugs. In case I want to like try to get something rare going. Or like I have people here to help me look stuff up. Because I know I'm gonna miss stuff, you know. You're a big fish. Oh. Oh. Well, that'd be one of them. That would definitely be one of the rarer fish. Yeah, I know. The waterfall is really good. I'm gonna go do it. Dude, it's so nice out. Gotta get some rays. God. Yeah, I need to get some buying going on, honestly, or I'm gonna have no house at the end of this stream. I like did not expect this to be a factor at all, like the flea market being today. The flea market's been so exciting. I'm actually pretty bad at these. Shoot. I drop a fish on the ground. I think a few of these guys just like showed up today. They were like Libra season. Time to go be an Animal Crossing bug. Yeah, it's like I remember my friend who I grew up gaming with. We played this for like a little bit. We both played Wild World on our own DSs, and then we played on our own DSs. But we both played the same City Folk for a while when he would like come over to my house to hang out. And we didn't play it for very long, but afterwards we sat on it and we were like, God, like that was really like the Ridge Animal Crossing. Like the little ridges and the little like things that go down, like that was really distinct. It's not a game that has a lot distinct about it. I think because it's sort of like pigeonholed all of its uniqueness into the city. The city's like super optional and I like it. Okay. Yeah. But when it comes down to it, it's a really vanilla Animal Crossing, which like I kind of like I said, like with Kyogoku's directing ever since like this, things have just been changing so much so fast that it's like I think it's gonna be nice to have like an old Animal Crossing to go back to. Gosh, I have no memory. But yeah, I can already picture in a year, like after New Horizons being out, like the simplicity of this one being really nice. That's like a pretty, like I think that is like trauma that he's dealing with. Like that very likely is like the defining moment that caused him to be a huge bug phobe. Because that would fuck you up. To see any kind of animal egg nest thing burst, like when there's a lot of them, ugh, it's not what you're looking for. I'm obsessed with like like I know exactly the kind of person Brewster is, Like the way that he kind of gets more cozy with you is so like, oh, like this is what you would do if you were friends with somebody, right? It reminds me of my dad. Like saying what he thinks somebody who has like cool friends would say. And you can probably get excited by the fact that like you're his friend. Yeah, I will. Yeah, this music is really up there with like most like digging into your brain a specific memory music. Like I bet it's been constant through all of them because like I can't imagine any other music being that. I don't even have a plan for these screenshots. It's just like, if it was Switch, I would take a screenshot. That's how you know that I'm excited. I don't want to make another constellation. I'm gonna fill up the sky soon. She is. Oh, I was gonna do a tour of a museum to show where I'm at. I have 0 paintings. I promise you, I have no paintings. I think I missed the birdwing butterfly, the big green one. I think that was like the rare butterfly in the summer, and I don't think I ever got it. It's not here. I also haven't got cockroaches in my house yet, even though I've left it for like 2-3 weeks before. This freaks me out. I hope there's a way to get flies from those things without having to actually make one of those things. You have to totally trash your town to get one. And I'm much more invested in like making my town nice and getting the golden water I can. It's like an apocalyptic thing. I'm excited by how many trees I have filled up though. Although no, what it is they have the palm trees for like the elite beetles. Yeah, I haven't even touched those. Yeah, what would they have been? It's not that late, but it's always really weird. Like, it's nothing like the other collectibles, because the other collectibles, you're immediately like, that's like one of the most fun things, is like grabbing up whole, you know, the things in the ground, the things in the river, the things falling. But yeah, you gotta get to Red's shop, which came, I think, early. Yeah, this is one of the easier times, because Red Shop is just like in the city. And like day one, people were saying like, hey, you want a membership? I was like, in this game, you get the membership from your villagers. And it wasn't hard to get one of those. In fact, I kept not wanting to go. And then like my membership invitation would expire, or I'd like throw it out. But yeah, they kept having to give me new ones. I'd be like, hey, do you know about Reds? And I'd be like, yeah, 7 people have tried to get me to go there. And I don't want to go. But then Maple finally gave me an invite, and I'm like, you know what, I'll do it for Maple. So I am a member there now. But what I didn't realize is New Leaf, what is it, he visits you? Because he visits you in Wild World, which is the DS, also mobile. And the Psychic and the Red will just show up on Sundays, which is actually pretty brutal compared to this, because I can go and buy a painting every day if I want, but you know, what does Red do? He opens up in like a little alley in your town. It takes a while to unlock it. Once you get it, it's every day you can go buy something. But in New Leaf, a good quality of life thing is there's ways to tell whether or not you're buying a legit painting. There's none of that in this game. You just get completely stiffed. It's just like playing lottery. But when you think about it like gacha or like taking a chance each day, it's kind of exciting, except for the fact that fossils are also random, right? Like you have no control over the fossils, but fossils are like slow and steady. Like I always donate a few fossils every day, so I have had games where I play it all summer, and by the end, like I have a lot of fossils. Soon I'll get to that beautiful point where you start to finish a few of them, and then you get to start keeping your fossils and you get a little bit of money. But it's a long investment. I've been playing since June. Not like super routine though, but one summer I finished enough of these that like I was getting dupes and I could sell them. But yeah, it's like, you know, I'm getting dino dupes. I don't want painting. Well, because painting's not even like duplicates. Painting's just like, do you add something or not? But there's only 23 paintings is what I counted. And that's not evil. Like, it would feel good to get, but it's still very weird. Yeah, a little bit new. I started it back in June, and I was just like home all summer basically, and I played a bunch, I played like every day for a while in June, but I didn't actually play a lot in the late summer, so it's only been around for one season is the thing. Yeah, the aquarium is always really pretty. I actually liked that about New Leaf. You could like catch your villagers hanging out in the aquarium. There are like a bunch of different rooms and a place to sit down. That was neat. Yeah, like I feel like conservative whenever I talk about this game, because a lot of me realizing I like it is like, oh, it's, you know, better than New Leaf. And it's like, it's not that I don't like New Leaf, like I don't, like it's not my favorite game, but it's not like I don't like the quality of life improvements. Like, no, I just helped you. Oh. okay. It's not that I don't like New Leaf, it's just like I'd rather play this. And I'm excited to see how the nice new Animal Crossing features translate to the one. But yeah, I don't know, like when a villager says they want to leave, like, it hasn't happened that much. I've literally had 2 people leave so far. So a lot of me is like, oh, you know, it'll happen. And like, you know, there's always a chance you'll get more people. So it's like, you know, I'll let people go. But I do like Gus. He was one of the first villagers. I just gave him medicine all week. I definitely liked him. But I'm like not opposed to new stuff. Like eventually I'm gonna stop getting like jocks and slobs. I get Tammy. I wonder what Tammy's doing. I've barely talked to her, but I haven't seen her yet. Oh, is that sky looking? Yeah, the clouds aren't anything to write home about. They're pretty enough clouds. It's like nighttime and the game really gets me going. But it gets dark at 6. So we might start to see the stars come out once it turns to 5, and that would be super dope. Oh, you have good taste. I like this mellow colors. This is a very mellow house for you. You seem very happy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like her. I think I'm gonna like the Genki like archetype. But I don't know very much. I can play a bird. Oh, yeah, I will. Please be a nice villager. You're dope. That's funny, that little... I think that movie player is actually a radio. I don't see another radio. Yeah, I think that's playing a CD. I know, that was such a cute interaction. With all these villagers, I'm waiting for like the other shoe to drop. We're using like Genki speak with hearts and stuff now. Oh. Thanks, Tammy. What is she, a lemur? That striped tail? She's like a lemur of some kind. You know better than me. You know better than me if that's what that is. I found them. But at least do you want to design a flag? Like, I want to go back to my house, so I might stop by and do a design. Unless I could do designs in my pockets? I can't die. Yeah, I could. Yeah, I'm up for making the flag. I don't have any vision, but it'd be fun to have somebody else design it. Hey, we used to all wear that. I get it from a plot point, but why are you being so mean today? I was amazed. Animal Crossing GameCube feels like a dinosaur. Like the animal, the villagers, they're everything about it is completely different. But the villagers are so nasty and mean. Like they're also funnier in some ways, but they're a lot edgier. They really been smoothed out, like nice rocks in the water over the iterations. But even this game's like a little bit meaner than I want usually when I interact with them. But yeah, Tammy sounded so nice. I'll be so happy if the Genki girls are like really nice to talk to in this game. Oh, okay. Guess I should go drop some off. The moon's out. Let's see if we can get some stars. Let's try run. Like, sell stuff for I don't know. Yeah, oh shit. I should have done that in the museum. How does that work? How does it work that seeing him yawn digitally made me yawn physically? Like, is it that psychological? That's fucking adorable. I'm not sure how well I could make a fruit on my own though. I think I need like a reference. Orange, lemon, strawberry, and peach on the bottom. It's a lot of fruit because somebody doesn't know how to design fruit. Oh my god! I was just talking about this. That's my first dinosaur. Ooh. Long neck dinosaur. Suzuki. He sounds like an anime protagonist in like some kind of like dinosaur anime. Like, why would you remember the dude's first name? Like, oh, you know, he was Suzuki. Everyone knows Suzuki. He's so exciting. Like, that's so only a shonen protagonist would like gets that much attention for their funny little interests. Hey, these are the good roles. The dupes and the completions. The completions that get you dupes of dinosaurs. I guess we should go check out that dinosaur. I think I can picture the one it is. It's like Lapras. Lapras' dinosaur. Yeah, it's definitely that. Yay! That was a good roll. I was literally just talking about like, oh, Sunday we're getting some more fossils. Like, I'm like, this is like the first time I've ever gotten that many fossils returned. Plesiosaur. Is that you? No, you have legs. Plesiosaur. That's adorable. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do the new lesbian flag with the pink and orange, and in the middle, we're gonna do that. That is so cute for an Animal Crossing down flag. Neck. You're not the plesiosaur though. Plesiosaur. However you say that. Oh, is this the plesiosaur? Yeah. 23.5. Or 23.6 probably. Depends. No, it's feet. 23.6. It's really abstract thing. I don't know how to convert it to anything else. Ugh. That's dope though. It's definitely a new age. Today's been a big new age of this town. There, I think I've done the museum thing. About this. About that. Returning everything else. I'm gonna miss that guy. Like, yes, like, most. There's like a lot of villagers that really want to get this game. Like, there's so many just cute girl ones that I'd rather have, but it's sad to see the people go who you've been familiar with. Oh my gosh. Cool day. I forgot about that stuff. I'm gonna pass on the cabin table. I see it. Yeah. Thank you. Not that I carry this on much. Yeah, I think I do. But I want to hear what he says. Oh no, this is the normal description. But I made like a cool silver description. It's another bird. I could become a bird lady. I don't know, someday I might snap and decide to get super duper cavity. But I don't think I'm going to today. That thing's adorable. Yeah, Tom Nook is saying domo every time he gives me something, or domo, dozo, domo. I think I'm getting the vowels. But he also says dozo sometimes. Paint. My house is already paint. What kind of pocket space do we have here? now I have 2 slingshots. Do you even carry my slingshot usually? It's such a rare. I have a lot of pocket space. And to be real with you, Mr. Nope, I'm gonna sell you my slingshot. I don't think I'm gonna need it. Yeah, one of the cooler things about this game that has like nothing to do with it specifically is your way of getting new things in town is the town fund. If you get it to like an astronomically high amount, you can get a lighthouse and a fountain. And the fountain I think is unique to this game. The lighthouse is probably like some New Leaf like mayor project thing. But the fountain is really cool. There's like a Chihuahua goddess who you also see in the fountain in the city, which I guess makes it a unique city folk thing. But you throw your axe into it to get a golden or a silver axe, which is really different. It's like all the footage of it on YouTube is like grainy like camera phone stuff from like 2008. Like it's so late game. It's so strange. Like it's a really cool thing to have to like look forward to, I guess. But I don't know, it's like how big do I want to make my house versus how much do I want to donate 1 million bills to the town fund. Like I think I'm gonna work on my house and then all my money is gonna go to the town fund. Rather than being like trying to manage both of them and just like never getting like the reward, you know? Because you're building up to like 1 million bills. It's actually just for that. I think there's a rare event where you get a UFO, which is really exciting and pulse pounding, but it's just like when Gulliver watches up, but for sure. In New Leaf, you would have probably seen the seagull explorer show up at your shore a few times. But what was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. It was really exciting when I was a kid and the UFO came by because I was like, holy shit, like, oh wow, I'm smart, like I'm gonna use a slingshot on that. Like it had so much like mythical energy behind it. But it's not that exciting once you actually get it. But it really is just for getting stuff out of the sky, which unfortunately doesn't happen a ton. And then you're like, oh, this isn't gonna happen. Hi bird. Hi. And then suddenly it happens and you're like, oh, my thing is at home, which isn't the most fun mechanic. I am actually thinking, I'm gonna get something bought. I knew it was happening. You're Maple and you're right on time. Oh, thanks. I just put this stuff out for me, so I'll see what you're gonna take for you. Oh, I kind of get that. I might move it. I get what you mean. I think it was like here by the window before. I guess I can part with that. But the real reason I want to part with everything is like, it'd be cute to see it in everybody else's house. Like I really like seeing my furniture show up in other people's house. Plus I'm imagining it helps our friendship a little bit, which now that I'm playing this game for like a longer term, at first I thought I was going to play for the summer because I didn't think I was going to like bring this Wii U around with me places. Now that I'm bringing it around with places, like I want to get, I want to get paintings of people someday. I want to max out friendship. I'm sorry, yeah. I just noticed you went feral about the date. Oh, I'm plumb exhausted. You having fun? How bad? Well, maybe I can do the design while she's doing that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So what might be tricky is picking a color palette, or not, one that has all the pinks and oranges and green. This looks good. This looks pretty good. Those are good, but there's no green. Oh my gosh, I don't do this very often. I see. Okay, purple, but... Oh, oops. I think the thing is important. What is it here? No, let's just do it like this. How does this flag work? Yeah, I was listening to them. Is it like darkest at the bottom? I don't remember this flag. I'm gonna put this at the bottom. I'm gonna thick line that. Oh, I'll fill it as well too. Filled. This will be something. I'm not sure how recognizable it's going to be though. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, okay. How many colors are we doing? I see like, is that gonna be the middle? You get like red pretty quick. I guess this isn't bad. No, it's not. We're dividing, oh god. Seven? Seven. Seven. Two. I want to go down to 6, eh? Violet at the bottom. The pink are you using at the bottom? Oh, violet like the light? The light. Might look better. I'm also thinking last pixels. I'm gonna do 6. Oh, I'm not seeing these texts. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the white. Oh. Yeah, this looks like a wreck now. So did you mean... This won't be bad, eh? I'm glad about the light. The light's gonna be very balancing. Ew. Well, I guess we can stretch this. So 1, Can't believe we just have a new lesbian flag now. Like, this wasn't the flag a year ago. It's shocking how fast it changed. I remember. My wrist is getting a workout, honestly. Hey, doesn't look bad. Let me check the chat. Yeah. God is in purple. Yeah, wait, what do you think of these colors? Anybody can chime in. I like the warm ones. There's something I'm not getting right about, like the numbers of pixels down here. This is 6. 7. What if we have more white? What if we fill with our deep purple? Definitely purple. Anything on the bottom? Is it still? I think adding that line makes it 4 over, 4 under, 6 thick on each color. Yeah, and then the white is just slightly bigger than the rest. Yeah, that's not bad. Is no better color? Well, no, because that would be... It's recognizable. Okay, so to do this, I need a reference. Do I have darker green? Do I have 2 shades of green? I guess I can get the back. For inevitable indent on the plant leaf. Literally just going through a volume of Cause the Sun. Just looking for a leaf. Just a bud. Okay. I see one bud. I should read more manga. I was thinking about using the heart stamp as a start. I'm gonna do that too, I guess. Thank you. Thank you both. Yeah. Oh, you're not very big. You're a very small heart stamp. So I want an oval question mark. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Fuck. I never do this kind of stuff. I'm trying to... I will shoot from the hip and ask questions later. Oh, this is messing with my head. That seems even. It does seem even. Yeah, my fun there just hanging out and reading Yuri manga. Yuri manga. That looks good. What am I gonna do for the stem? I want it to be not straight. I want it to be slightly angled. So I'm gonna go. Can I get a leaf in the chat? Spam that leaf emoji. Oh, funny. That's funky looking. That's not pretty. Oh, it's not the flag, I guess. I guess that's the best one I got. Well, I mean, this right here will be definitely a flag. I think that's a good stem. Yay! That's what I wanted. Oh, we have 7 more minutes. I'm gonna plant some flowers. When I run this down. Did I go too crazy on that? No, I don't think I did. Okay, yeah, I see that. How about that? I want one more. That. Or is that weird now? How about that? You know, I actually like that. I want to add a few more pixels here. This is my first foray into pixel art. Maybe this is a passion. I won't say it's a talent. I won't say that it comes easily to me. This hurts my hands. Oh, it looks like it's smiling in a weird way. We have to go to all the fashion magazines. Oh, that looks great. Oh, I'm glad we took our time with that. Okay. See you. All right, Arwa, I'm about to head out. Okay, nobody showed up at my house. I'm still in tatters, but I'm gonna go plant shit. Can anybody pull up a guide to planting trees in New Leaf really quickly if they're on like a computer or something and I have like multiple tabs? Because there's something I don't know about planting trees in this game. I keep killing them, but I want to try to plant a few before I go and plant a ton. It's time to end the reign of Alan from Treehead. Switch it out. Why do I have so much agency? That will be a decent shirt as long as they don't have sleeves. See, that's what I thought. I planted them in a few places that were really empty. I want to find like an actual guide. The crickets are out. It's definitely evening. Never found one anywhere. Ooh. Look at that. Cha-ching. Where's your primitive? These disgusting. God. Yeah. Awesome. Feral. Legit, just get this out of my hands. Disgusting. Disgusting use of a human being. Okay, town flag. There was definitely at least one game where you had to go to the town guard before to update the flag. I don't think I have to do that today. Oh, I can fall asleep right now. Okay, I do need to go to the guard. I don't think it's gonna be this one though. Yeah, I gotta go to the guard. Yeah, I really want to green some stuff up. So my thought for a moment was that I wanted to plant like a big garden down in that big empty wasteland area, but to be honest, I don't want to plant that much because I don't have much faith in my ability to plant trees. So I might just plant a few things and call it a day. Goodbye, tree flag. Suppose this falls to bugger. Yeah, you're in charge of this. It looks like I'm lost. Oh, funny. I never used this. I'm just It's so funny, like this guy of all people has this job. Oh no! Uh-oh. Well, I don't know how long. Oh, orange! I was gonna say, like, what are you talking about? What do you mean, orange tree? There's no way to plant an orange tree. I will practice tree growing with oranges. That's a good idea. That is a very good idea. Yeah, lucky me for getting oranges, getting that citrus stuff. Do yuzu grow on trees? I don't know very much about them as fruits. Oh. Give me back my flag. I want... Yes. Yeah, get rid of this. Thank you. Thank you for my intellectual property back. Now we are in overtime. My body's in overtime. I'm so tired. I'll sleep good tonight at least. I'm gonna make mac and cheese for dinner. It's gonna be perfect. The sky has like a little textile look to it. I just realized they worked so hard. I was gushing to Elise about how the cover and the disc and all the instruction packets have that really nice like textile look, and the stars are like little pinpoints, which I like. But it's funny that they did that look for the sky. That's like kind of ambitious. Display this. Well, don't just say that. Make sure I'm not losing my... Yeah, there we go. Better. Yeah, I will. Did you just kiss me? Yes. That's okay. I am a lesbo. You better be. Well, I get the emotion without like a whole menu. Here we go. Did you just send me to bed at 9 p.m.? Yes. It's okay. I was sleepy. You better be. Let's see what I can do for a treat. Yeah, I raised those ones back there. They grew fine. So we'll see how I do. I really hate someday somebody can just move in behind me. I kind of want this to be a big old garden, but I guess I can't foresee if we keep it that way forever. But here's what I'll do. Wait, Cosmo is lucky. So we got those. Now maybe I'll do a tree out front. I really want to green up this town. I guess Yamada's sapling will be a very good symbol for a picture. Oh my god, the gamepad died. Screenshot one. The gamepad died. I just lost my audio. Alright, we are coming to a close. It's been a long day. It's been a good day. So I am obsessed with video of the day now. It's so much easier than I expected. I'm like 99% sure that highlights will stay forever. If they don't, I'll still export them to YouTube eventually. So these are going to be two separate videos, probably like an hour and a half and then an hour long, like a little over an hour and a half for Zelda. And yeah, I probably will if it looks good. I would screenshot it, definitely, but it's going to have the menu, which is so unappealing. But good day. I'll dwell on what happened here today. I think it was a good thing. It was definitely fun to stream Animal Crossing and Wind Waker. I think once I have a better sense of what I'm doing in Wind Waker, it'll be less feral and less like what am I doing constantly. But it was so pretty and it was such a nice like tone for like doing stuff, and it was definitely a good stream too. Definitely more fun than Breath of the Wild. I like Breath of the Wild a lot. I like sharing it because it's pretty. But afterwards, on like the big stream we did, I'm like, oh my god, like those were such like emotionally heavy like cutscenes that we watched, and I was like only half paying attention because like people, you know? So it was kind of a weird way to experience that, and I realized afterwards, like rather than hunting it on my own, like you guys just told me where everything was, so that wasn't perfect, and using that as like a vantage point, I think like mostly being able to find my way through a game like Wind Waker is better content. So I think Zelda's back. I think Animal Crossing is going to become a mainstay, but I think I definitely just like these chill games. So Dragon Quest Builders 2 will be back soon. I think all three of these games are going to be the normal rotation, and we'll see if I add anything, because it's also just so easy streaming these, but the benefit of audio in Animal Crossing was really big for me. So I think Animal Crossing is going to be a really common stream, but it was also tricky, like dedicating a whole Sunday to this. Ooh, it's you. Oh my gosh. You're not even, you're gone. Wow, that's cool. I've got these cool things that come out in the fall also. Damn. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I was a little tricky planning my weekend around this, and I might have to do some like last minute traveling home for passport stuff for abroad. But the weeks are only going to get less scary, I think, and I'm only going to have less work to do additional to my schoolwork for abroad. So I think by October I could be doing weekly, but sort of like, all my chores Friday, all my homework Saturday. It was a little much, so I don't know about next week. I might. It heavily depends on if I have to drive home suddenly to pick anything up, because that'll put a damper on my weekend. But I'll be on your Twitter feed because of All Stars, and I think I might end up just giving myself like a lot of time to play that this coming weekend. So I don't know about Yuzuquest next weekend, but this was so nice to look forward to, and I was like so happy all week knowing it was coming. It's really that, yeah. It really has to be tasty, and this is definitely tasty. And that is all. You don't have to go near your room to save anymore. I mean, yeah. In this particular instance. Oh. Alright. Good night, everybody. It was lovely commentating. Right. Tricky. I guess I can't. I'm just gonna go to my house. Bye. Bye.